Good evening. Welcome back to the channel. Stepping out of confusion. Got a little sunset happening here. Today I want to talk about the definition of rich. You know, the other day I heard a sermon that when you put your perspective in and your trust in God, your ability to do things and have things, they really expand. And, until you take a chance and invest in something that you can't see but has the greatest return you could ever imagine, you're gonna, and sometimes some ways you felt like you won the lottery, but in other ways you feel like you've lost it all. But that's the thing about God's economy. God's economy has wealth that isn't measured like man measures wealth. It has wealth that can be used in man's world, but it doesn't always equate the same way as we think of somebody being rich. So it's like a different definition of richness. The pastor that I was listening to, he spoke of how, sacrifices and giving up the things. He reminded us of the story of Nicodemus when the Lord said, give everything up and follow me, and he couldn't do it. And there's another story where another wealthy man who was ready to do anything, he said, tell me, Lord, what it is that I do. What can I do? And the Lord said, sell everything you have and follow me. And he couldn't do it. It says in the Bible that it's the hardest people to come to the kingdom of the Lord is those who are rich. And it's easier to thread a rope through the eye of a needle than a wealthy man to come into the kingdom of God. So I ask you to look at your definition of being rich. Is it all the things you got? Is it all the things you got out here? Is it all the things you got in here?